use the shape loader, which is this toolbar right here. If you go to View, Toolbars, just make sure that we're going to turn off MS Physics and joints for now. Just make sure the shape loader is open. Right now, all I have is shape loader and the large tool set open. So to make a shape with shape loader, you just click on them, and you just click on there. There are several different shapes. You want to concentrate on the control key and the left and right arrow keys. So if you press the control key, it toggles between being able to make something. You choose one side, the other side, and then pull it up for a shape. And if I do this again, but I press control, I automatically have a box that's the same size all the way around, right? So if I press control, when I do this, just press control. So like if I want, I can have like a long skinny thing like that. If I want, I can control it. So just kind of play around with that, toggling back and forth, just hitting control. And that also works when you go over and use to make a sphere. It's the same idea. So if I just go like that, and actually what I'm making is kind of like this eggy shape. You can see if I go over here. See, it's not really a round ball, it's an egg shape. Because I'm using the sphere tool, but it's kind of controlling it. So if I can press control, now if I pull it this direction, the ball's going kind of over the line. And if I do it again and pull it this way, so it's going underneath. If you actually look, that's underneath. That's important to remember. So when you make something this way or that way, it really depends upon. For it that way, it's underneath. So just play around with just using these two shapes and see what happens when you press the control key. Now, the second important button to push buttons are the left and right. So if I take a shape, my shape, and now I am going to start making the shape. And if I press the left key, see how it's starting from the center? And if I do the right key, and actually kind of going this way. All right, as you can see, the left and right toggles. Let's try it again. This angle. All right, I'm doing it this way. Just kind of doing it from the midpoint. And then if I press left, it goes from one side. As right, it's going from the center. So just play around with those. Just toggle back and forth between those. And play around with that. So toggle left and right. Right, left and right. A little confusing, just kind of play around with the buttons. That will help you out a bit. If I press left, then do it this way, it's going from the center, which actually would be more of an issue if you press the control. So now when I make my box, I'm starting with, I hit control, I'm starting from the middle. See that box being made from the middle? So if I go for if I click it right there, it's starting from the middle. And then if I go and I make it again, this time I'm going to hit the left arrow. It's being made from the corner. So you're going to have to just kind of play around with that and figure out which is which. It's really just a matter of practice to kind of get it down and see which of the tools, how you like to use it. That's kind of very individual. All right, good luck.